Hi friends, this video is from interview.com, a job portal. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use the Nextuntil API in Jquery. In Jquery, the Nextuntil method returns all next sibling elements from between the selector and the stop or end. The stop or end might be a class you can use to find out. Say you have a group of elements, say 10 elements are there. Within that, you want to select 5, 6, 7, these three elements. How can I do it? I can use Nextuntil. Let me show you the HTML code, then you can understand. If you don't pass any parameters, if you are passing empty parameters, then it'll be similar to Nextall API. This is the syntax. Let me explain you the HTML code, then you will understand. Here I have a UL element which has 7 LI elements. Okay. Here I'm going to start. Here I have a class called begin. Here I have a class called end. Okay. So now the scenario is I want to highlight only these three elements. How can I do it? I can use the begin and end. Okay, so now I'm going to begin with the element. This will be my selector. Nextuntil I'm giving the where it should end. So it's the cursor, the jQuery will start from here, this element, then it will keep on going to one by one element, then it will find out until it finds an element with class called end. It will keep on traversing. Then once the moment it finds out the li with class end, it will stop. So these three elements will be highlighted with a different background color, border color green. Okay, so the intention is I want to get these three elements. How do I do it? Using the class dot next until I get the li with class end. Let me show you the demo. Here I have 7 elements. When I click on this, the jQuery starts searching from here with the class begin, and it will be keep on moving until it finds out the class end. Let me show you the code. Sorry. Here we have the begin, and these three elements we want to select, and this is the class end. Okay, this is how you can use the Nextuntil API in jQuery. Hope this video is useful and informative. Thank you and all the best.